Key finance trends of 2025. Cash flow, real-time data, and tax strategy. The financial world in 2025 is evolving at a pace we've never seen before. Digital transformation is no longer a buzzword, it's the baseline. From small businesses to multinational corporations, finance teams are rethinking how they manage money, forecast trends, and optimize their strategies. The big drivers of change this year are artificial intelligence, AI, sharper cash flow management, the rise of real-time financial data, and smarter tax strategies. Together, these trends are rewriting the rules of financial management, pushing businesses toward efficiency, accuracy, and agility. Let's dive deeper into each of these four game-changing trends. 1. AI is taking over finance, and that's a good thing. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a tool for tech companies. It's now a core part of financial operations. In 2025, AI is streamlining everything from budgeting and forecasting to fraud detection and customer service. Machine learning algorithms are analyzing vast datasets faster than ever, providing decision makers with insights that used to take weeks to compile. One of the most impactful applications of AI in finance is predictive analytics. Instead of reacting to market shifts, companies are using AI to forecast changes and adjust strategies proactively. For example, AI tools can predict revenue fluctuations, spot emerging expenses, and even suggest cost-saving measures in real time. AI-powered automation is also reducing the burden of repetitive tasks. Accounts payable, payroll processing, and invoice management can now be handled almost entirely by AI systems, freeing finance teams to focus on strategy rather than paperwork. And with natural language processing, NLP, AI assistants are capable of answering complex financial queries instantly, something that used to require hours of manual research. For investors, AI-driven robo-advisors are now more sophisticated than ever. These platforms consider not only market data, but also global economic indicators, news sentiment, and even social media trends to make portfolio recommendations. In 2025, ignoring AI in finance is like ignoring the calculator in the 1970s. You'll simply be left behind. 2. Cash flow management is the new competitive edge. Cash is still king, but in 2025, cash flow is the throne. Businesses have learned that profitability doesn't mean much if cash isn't moving in the right direction. That's why companies are adopting advanced cash flow forecasting tools to predict short-term liquidity needs and long-term sustainability. The economic uncertainty of recent years has pushed businesses to maintain stronger cash reserves and build contingency plans. Real-time payment tracking, automated receivables, and flexible payment terms have become standard practices. Companies are also integrating AI-driven cash flow models that adjust forecasts automatically as new transactions occur. For small and medium-sized businesses, SMBs, cash flow management is becoming a make-or-break factor. A delayed invoice or unexpected expense can disrupt operations overnight. As a result, more SMBs are turning to invoice financing and dynamic discounting, solutions that give them faster access to funds and improve working capital. The focus in 2025 is not just on having money in the bank, but on making cash work harder. That means smarter investment of surplus funds, negotiating better supplier terms, and monitoring spending in real time to prevent waste. 3. Real-time financial data is the new normal. The days of waiting for monthly or quarterly reports are over. In 2025, finance is about instant insights. With cloud-based accounting platforms, open banking APIs, and integrated ERP systems, financial data is flowing in real time, enabling faster and more informed decisions. Real-time data allows CFOs and finance teams to see exactly where the business stands at any moment. Revenue, expenses, liabilities, and opportunities are visible with a single click. This speed of information is essential in a volatile economy, where a missed opportunity or delayed reaction can cost millions. The impact of real-time data isn't just internal. Investors and stakeholders are increasingly demanding continuous performance updates rather than waiting for quarterly statements. Businesses that can provide transparent, live dashboards are earning more trust and attracting more capital. Moreover, real-time analytics is enabling scenario planning on the fly. Instead of running static what-if models once a year, companies can now adjust assumptions daily and see the impact immediately. From currency fluctuations to commodity price changes, this agility gives them a decisive edge in competitive markets. 4. Tax strategy is becoming a year-round priority. For decades, tax planning was something businesses focused on only at year-end. In 2025, that approach is outdated. With global tax regulations becoming more complex and digital tax systems tracking transactions in real time, companies need year-round tax strategies to stay compliant and competitive. AI-powered tax software is helping finance teams identify deductions, credits, and incentives they might otherwise miss. More importantly, it ensures compliance in an environment where tax authorities are increasingly using technology to detect errors or fraud instantly. Cross-border businesses are particularly affected. Global minimum tax rules, changes in transfer pricing regulations, and digital services taxes are pushing companies to rethink how they structure operations. A proactive tax strategy can mean the difference between a healthy bottom line and unexpected penalties. Bringing it all together. The key trends of 2025: AI, cash flow management, real-time data, and tax strategy are not isolated developments. They're deeply interconnected. AI makes it possible to analyze real-time data and forecast cash flow with unprecedented accuracy. Real-time data ensures tax strategies are always based on the latest figures. Strong cash flow management gives businesses the flexibility to invest in AI tools and meet tax obligations without stress. Final takeaway: 2025 marks a turning point for financial management. Technology, data, and strategy are blending to create a new standard of efficiency and foresight. Businesses that leverage AI for predictive insights, master cash flow agility, embrace real-time data, and implement proactive tax planning will thrive in this fast-moving landscape. The finance leaders of tomorrow are being made today, and they are the ones who understand that these trends are not just opportunities, but necessities. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with your network, and subscribe for more insights into the future of finance. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Which 2025 finance trend do you think will have the biggest impact? Until next time, stay informed, stay ahead, and keep making smart financial moves.